What's up, family? Biko Baker here, coming to you live from Atlanta, Georgia. It's just moments before the 2013 BET Hip Hop Awards, and I'm so excited to be here. Of course, I'm a guest of tonight's host, Snoop Dogg himself, and we're down here on the mission with No Guns Allowed, trying to talk to artists and entertainers about positive solutions to gun violence in their community. A lot of times when we think about artists and entertainers and rappers especially, we think about only the negative and stuff that gets in the news. But as we found out throughout this campaign, starting with our conversation with T.I. and Snoop and Maxine Waters, that rappers do have a positive story to tell in their community.
I think songs like No Guns Allowed are very important for the reason of bringing awareness that someone as critical as myself, who's been detrimental to being a negative force with guns, can make a transformation and put out some positive music and try to put some reinforcement on stopping a lot of this gun violence. So, you know, when you see someone like myself who comes from the gangster lifestyle, comes from that background, make a 360 change and make records like No Guns Allowed, it just shows that change is all right and it's cool.
I don't know about you, but I've lost loved ones, family members, friends, students to gun violence, and I take this opportunity very seriously. We had the big homie T. Ross on the green carpet talking to celebrities, and sometimes we look at rappers and the goatee and we don't want to listen to what they have to say, but they kept it 100, and I believe that the young people who are listening to them are going to be more swayed by what they have to say than anything that you, I, or any academic can say on the issue of gun violence.
Just think, you know, it started at home with the parents, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you teach your kid to, you know what I'm saying, control their anger, you know what I'm saying, how to deal with life as it comes, because everybody got problems, everybody go through it, you know what I'm saying? You just got to deal with it how it comes.
You know what I'm saying? I think we got to be real about the situation. I love what Unc is doing and the campaign and everything, because you got to work within the system, and obviously they're not going to take them off the streets, so, you know, you try to do the best you can, so you just got to lend your support whenever you can. But the best thing I say is just take them all off. Let everybody knuckle up again. It'll happen. You'll see a lot of shit to calm down. Motherfuckers got to throw their hands up.
I think there should be less guns on the street, and I've always felt that way. But I do think that people have to be educated on, first of all, I think that they have to make sure that they undergo stricter testing to allow people to get guns.
What's a common sense solution? Stay away from guns just in general. You feel me? Like, if you have a gun permit, you don't need to be around a gun at all in general. You feel me?
I'll be the bad guy and say I think the gun violence in our community is going to need to be helped by government legislation on handguns especially. I think the NRA has gotten away with, almost literally gotten away with murder in the United States about, you know, over the amendment that allows guns. That was in 1776, and people were worried about the British knocking on your door and taking your kids and your wives, right? It is now 2013, and guns are at a technical level that no one ever thought of when that amendment was made.
Tonight is a special night for Uncle Snoop. 20 years in the game, he's hosted one of hip-hop's biggest nights, and we appreciate all that he's done for the No Guns Allowed campaign. We are especially appreciative for his inspiration and model that it gives young rappers who are coming up behind them to show them that they can be bigger than their rap persona.
What up, though? This is Uncle Snoop, and I want to shout out Biko, Tarek, and the League of Young Voters for helping me spread the word for the No Guns Allowed campaign down here in Atlanta during the BET Hip Hop Awards. I also want to shout out all the people who lent their voices to the campaign while on the green carpet. Appreciate you. Now I need your help. Share how you've been personally impacted by gun violence on the League's Tumblr page to show why we need to spread the peace and keep our neighborhoods safe. No Guns Allowed.